bench trial because everyone else went off duty, and I find out that the cops didn't even do their fucking job, and half the evidence isn't documented. So then I'm sitting there like, well, what do I do now?
Check
How
my
do
profile.
I defend this, right? So unless you want all the charges to just get dropped because you're, you know, pay your job, you know, then you should probably focus on making sure everything's good before you say it's good to the judge. All right, so that's basically the format of getting to court. So once you have the information all set,
all right, the
report is shared to everyone, then court will begin. The judge up there will bang the gavel. At this time, the judge is probably going to swear in everybody if it's a bench trial. He's going to say who's going to be planning on giving testimony. Raise your left hand. You're going to raise your hand. The judge. There's a bunch of little stuff in there,
I
like objections and how you ask questions.
I'm gonna do my best to avoid
honestly,
bench trials.
We'll deal with a lot of that.
That's gonna be
like little
that's gonna be one of my
things that we put together for you guys.
What am I? What's it called?
For now, the biggest thing to know is that when you go to court, think of it like,
hates bench trials. Easy.
Hey, if one of you guys pulled out a CVPI, I found it.
What happened?
If you pulled out the CVPI with 983, I found it.
Was that me? Wait, 1 second, that might have been me.
Yeah, it's on my roof.
What the fuck?
Kept it clear.
Wait, what?
It's not a CVPI.
Yo, what the fuck? One second, I got it.
Who's gonna take your car after?
The states.
I said it. I mi madre. Got
it.
Okay, I got
I've
it.
ever been mounted by a Cuban man.
Pero un momentico.
Hashtag Pride Month.
Great.
All right.
Wait, this doesn't even have a. Where's the bar at?
All right,
Where did
we
this
got
one come from?
CVPIs.
North?
Yeah, let's go to St.
Hold on now. What did he say? What did he say? You gonna hit on Hazel with this cop? Hell no. If I see Hazel, she's getting arrested instantly. She's going to jail. I'm gonna fuck her up. I ain't gonna lie. She's going to jail. I see her speeding a little bit. Reckless driving. She's fucking selling weed. Arrested. Fucking what else, chat? Cash exchange. Pitted instantly. Jail.
I'll be there.
All right.
Spam tase. Cuffed. Beat down. Everything. She's going to jail if I see her.
And I'm going to ask you to say something using radio comms.
Shit.
So Saul, I want you to tell me, and me being dispatch, I want you to tell me, hold on.
Oh my.
I want you to tell me, Saul, okay, that you are going to the 47 call in Fort Zancudo.
Dispatch show 777-76. Latest 47, Fort Zancudo.
Okay, and when, let's say you're Saul, and you arrive on scene, what do you say then, Picadillo?
Just gonna clean this up.
Dispatch 705 de Pinga. Arrive at the 47 in San Cudo.
Okay, arrival is 23. 23 means I'm here. So dispatch show 705 23 at the latest 47 Zancudo.
I forgot what the code was, I ain't gonna lie.
Lancaster, how do we tell dispatch that we're going on duty when we sign on in the morning? What would you say?
Why did he give me a hard one? He gave me a hard one though.
41.
He gave me a hard
And
one.
after 41, you would tell dispatch whether you're.
I need the keys.
Good now? Yeah.
Okay, good. Let's have the Comet get pitted by the Scout, just basic demonstration. So Lancaster, I'm going to talk you through it as Picadillo's doing it. Feel free to just go Scout and Comet, yeah. So Lancaster, the theory behind pitting is that when it's at a safe speed, typically we define safe as being under 75 in the city, under 100 on the freeway. Obviously these conditions, yeah, you know, whenever, I'm just talking it through for him. And essentially what you're going to try to do is you are going to attack the rear quarter panel of the vehicle that you're chasing, and move either left to right or right to left against that vehicle's rear quarter panel. So the intent of this is to spin out the vehicle so that their momentum shifts and they are basically slowed, This allows for you to control the speed and progress of the chase, as well as it allows other units to catch up. It allows you to try to go for a box, etc. That is the ideal, okay? The ideal is a slow, controlled pit where you spin the person out. Now, in practice, this is often very difficult because people that you're going to be chasing are going to know how to like counter pit, for example. So if they see you coming up behind them, they are going to start, you know, brake checking you or speeding up even faster, or, you know, juking you left to right to prevent you from getting the entry angle, right? So with all these variables coming together, you'll often find the pits in the field are less clean than they are in practice, okay? And the reason for that, like I said, is just as much about what the officer is doing as the other person. The officer's responsibility is to keep things
here, you know what I'm
as
saying,
chat? So if you see someone, you know, speeding up at 130 miles an hour and you were trying to go for a pit, do not continue accelerating and get bloodthirsty and go for the pit. Back off, keep eyes on the pursuit, and go for the pit when it's safe, okay? Sometimes it may not be safe, but I would rather you chase the car indefinitely than
Yo, should I show him a real pit? Should I show him the real cockpit and just slam him into a wall?
Now, sometimes your superiors may authorize something called high-speed pits. This means that basically the person has done something, either high-speed pitting themselves or has acted in such a way that has caused the chase to become, you know, either dangerous to the public or, you know, heightened level.
Oh yeah, let me show you a real pit, bro.
Basically, they're telling you put that person in a wall, disable their car. Happen very often, but it is a tool we may use because it's, you know, sometimes better than shooting people, right? So that's the theory of pitting. In practice, again, it's very difficult. I'm gonna have to break the wall here for a second for you guys. We are in a world where people have different locations and pings, okay? The best way I can explain this is that this manifests in what's called a bubble. If you're not familiar with this, what it means is that what you see when you are driving is not the same thing as the person you are chasing, okay? And sometimes the communications between you and the city and that person take a long time to catch up. So if I go to pit this scout right here, right, and I pit right where it says pit here, where Aspen put the scene down against the rear quarter panel perfectly, it may be like to them that I missed their car completely and didn't touch them.
Yeah,
so they may not even notice, and I may end up injuring my car, or I may hit right here and completely miss them, like this, but then their car gets pitted perfectly because of those communication delays. You know, the city thinks that I hit a perfect pit right on their rear quarter panel. You will have different bubbles with everyone you chase, and you will need to learn what that is. Okay? It is not a great excuse to put someone into a wall
you want to try
and then
to
be like, oopsie, my bad, I didn't know. Because during the chase, you should be trying to feel out what your bubble is, right? Now, obviously, there's some shit that is so far out of your control, it's ridiculous. I had a scene where I pulled up on a scene, someone was on foot.
Is Peanut out yet? Yeah.
Getting knocked over, because in their eyes, I ran them over. For me, I didn't even touch them, okay? Sometimes it's out of your control, just do the best you can. Just be aware of your bubble, and then, you know, go from there, okay? You got a good idea, Lancaster, about pitting now?
Yes, I do.
Want to try it out?
You're really good, by the way.
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah.
I would like to try it out if I could.
Okay.
What keys this?
We're gonna do some basic pursuits starting out. The earlier ones, I want like low speed. But what we will do is eventually we're going to split into more like advanced.
Oh, is that what he's talking about?
Right?
Practice.
Yeah.